So around 2 years ago, I told you to install Fabulously Optimized in my How to Get More FPS video because I told you it is the most optimized modpack that there is. And today we are putting it to the test, if I lied or not. So I'm going to compare it to 4 of the other most popular optimization modpacks, which are Simply Optimized, Sodium Plus, Performium, and Adrenaline. And then last but not least, Fabulously Optimized. Alright, so Simply Optimized is up first. I haven't changed any settings. These are all the default settings. I only set my GUI scale to 3, but I will be changing for every single one of these that do not have these settings enabled. I will set it to full screen. I'll turn VSync off and I'll unlock the frame rate on every single one of these. I'm not going to change anything else. No render distance, no quality, no nothing. Also, Simply Optimized does not have any shader support, so no iris shaders, no Optifine, no nothing like that. That allows you to play with shaders. It does have NVIDIA, so if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, this is an amazing mod pack for FPS, I'm guessing. We'll see that in just a second. So we are always going to use the exact same wall. I'm going to set myself to creative, and I'm going to use the seed like and sub, because you should do that. You should like and sub. All right, so generating the chunks, 700-ish, 800-ish FPS. 900 now. Running around, we get around 750 to 850. And I'm going to be looking at these trees. 1000. 1070, 150. Right, so standing still looking at trees. Trees are usually quite complicated because of the leaves. Also, we have no zoom, so no zoomify mod pack. We cannot zoom into the trees. Around 1000 FPS. This is way more than you ever need to play. Also, my PC ain't the worst. It's a bit old. I have an i9 9900 KF and a 2080 Super. No, all right, it doesn't change much. Now I'm gonna just be flying around, rendering new chunks quite fast. I don't think you would be rendering chunks much faster than this. So 600 FPS for this. 600, that's a village. 900, 800. I've seen enough. All right, so currently you're looking at Fabulously Optimized. It has started in windowed mode. So only thing I'm going to be changing is GUI scale to I'm gonna full screen first. VSync off, unlimited frame rate. Apply. Set my GUI. I cannot set it to 3, only 2. Also FOV 90, because FOV changes how much you render. The last one was on 90. Most people play on 90, so I'm always gonna make it 90. Like and sub. The world generation on Simply Optimized was fast. So is on Fabulously Optimized, and FPS wise we get 280, 400 while generating the world. All right, so maybe I did lie to you. Running around we are getting 400, 600. Looking at the trees again, 850 to 900 I think is a safe number to say. And flying around, oh wait, first of all, running around. Just running around the world, clicking my camera around a bit. So between 500 and 600 I think is a great number. And then rendering new chunks, I'm going to go in the same direction to also render that village. So around 400 to 450. I'm just gonna say 400 because it also went down to 300, but it also went up to 500. So 400 is a safe number to say. So the FPS on Fabulously Optimized are a lot lower, but one thing about Fabulously Optimized is the mods you get. You get better capes, you get better HUD mount, animatica, you get custom animations from Optifine, you get controlify, so you can use a controller to play the game. You can use continuity, so textures get connected together better, so it looks better. Basically just a few like quality of life mods, so enhanced block entities, faster chess, faster science bets, etc. Mainly just optimizing mods. And then zoomify, one thing that I do want, that is being able to zoom in into stuff. So Fabulously Optimized, generally less FPS, but you get more quality of life mods. Honestly, for me, this is enough FPS to play the game. I prefer the quality of life mods because it cannot tell a difference between 500 and 900 FPS, since I only have a 280 Hz monitor. If your PC is bad and you cannot run this at your screen's refresh rate, so let's say you have a 240 Hz monitor and you want to run Minecraft at 240 Hz, but Fabulously Optimized only gives you like 150 FPS, then checking out Simply Optimized would be a great solution. But for people with slightly better PCs, I think Fabulously Optimized is still the better option. But we still have 3 other mod packs to check. So next one, this is Sodium Plus. It is the next mod pack. Also, the music is so loud. Why is the music always so loud? The game is set to 32 chunks by default. So I'm really doubting the performance of this one by default, because 32 chunks and pretty much everything almost maxed out actually. I don't think this is gonna end well for Sodium Plus, but you can install shader packs on Sodium Plus, so that is one Plus that Simply Optimized doesn't do. Also, you could install shaders on Simply Optimized. I think I said that. If I didn't, then I say that now. I can stop. Let's check the generating time. This seems slightly lower. I'll put at the end of each of these a comparison. Oh no, this is lower. All right, so we got a mini map. I don't even need to press F3. Oh, we got better F3. So this is again one quality of life mod. At the bottom left, you can also see we got the voice, the simple voice chat. We got voice chat in Minecraft. So this is made for multiplayer. So running around, we get around 60 to 80 FPS, which is enough to play the game. We get fast leaves. So this is bad looking, and this is just not what I expected. Stuff are still generating in because it's on 32 chunks, obviously, and we get 60 FPS. Looking at the trees, 60 to 70 FPS. So I'm sure if I set this to 12, like this is cheating already. This is not the rules that I made up. This is already doing better. No, it's not even doing better. I mean, slightly. It goes up to 90 now. Average 72 FPS. And if it's set to max, like the way it was, what's my average now? So also the exact same average of 70. Interesting. Also visual bugs when turning around. While flying around, you get around 50 FPS average. This is playable, right? This is very playable, but my PC is not bad, and this is on the verge to it not being playable, and it's also dips to 20 FPS, which you definitely feel. And if you have a high refresh rate monitor, so more than 60 Hertz, you definitely know that this is not smooth. For me, this might look the same for you because YouTube only shows you videos in 60 FPS every single time. You cannot set that higher. I would if I could. The rendering is not fast. One thing though that I'll give prop to, I can still see the spawn. That is where I spawned. I mean, that's one great thing about it. If you render your whole base or all the stuff near your base, man, you do see it. Wait, how far can I go? Now, time lapse, please. Oh, we got a floating island. I can start a skyblock series on this. I can still see the spawn. Yeah, I mean, this is Distant Horizon. Distant Horizon allows you to see unrendered chunks. Just remembers what the chunks look like, and it kind of sketches them out. It does not have zoomify, so I cannot zoom in to show it to you more closer, but I can still see spawn, which is crazy. When I'm walking back rendered chunks, what is the FPS like? It's not great because I'm still flying. It's 30 FPS. Sodium Plus, not the greatest experience. Only if you like tweak many settings and disable mods, but at that point you might as well just install a different mod pack. So this is out of the question now. So you're currently looking at the mod pack Adrenaline. It's an NVIDIA based mod pack again. Chunks are set to the same fancy graphics. Also no shader pack support, but that doesn't matter in this video. FPS does. It's rendering a bit slow because it is using NVIDIA, and I'm also using my graphics card currently to like encode the video that you're currently watching. As you can see at the top, my GPU utilization is quite high. So we are currently getting around 1000 FPS while standing still, but let's be running around a bit. So when the GPU utilization hits 100, it goes to 600. That might be because of my recording, but again, if you're playing Minecraft, sometimes you may be recording and stuff like that. So this is a fair test, and also I've recorded all the other mod packs as well, so this is only fair. So 850 FPS I think is a good average. Watching the trees over here, we're getting 950 to 1000 FPS while standing still, and while flying we are getting 750 FPS it is while flying around. Now this is again one of these mod packs. If you do not have a NVIDIA GPU, you cannot really use it, and this mod pack is very similar to Simply Optimized. I'm actually even curious what is different about this, but it's very similar in terms of FPS, and it's also using NVIDIA, no shader pack support. Great if you're using NVIDIA, otherwise not really. Alright, so you're currently looking at Performium. This is one of the most interesting mod packs because it's made by Kasai Sora. It's a YouTuber, and it's actually the YouTuber that I got referenced to make this video from. I think I said that in the intro. I'll record the intro after I record all of this, so it's a bit weird. VSync is turned off, but max frame rate of 80. That's weird. Full screen, not changing anything else. GUI scale 3, not changing chunks. The quality preset is not set that high actually. And also shader pack support. And also one very cool thing. I don't know what the mod is called. Give me 1 second. Also Blur Plus, that's a good mod. Mainly just quality of mod stuff. So capes, you can get your capes from Optifine, Labimod, Cosmetica, whatever. You can see your capes. Clean F3, which is a deal breaker for me. Continuity, which which is a fabric mod, just again connected textures, dark loading screen, all these same mods, iris for shaders, Resourcify, exactly, this is what I meant. So resource packs and shader packs can be just easily installed. You just go to plus, plus, and then you can easily just install BSL shaders or any kind of shaders from here, which is actually cool. This is, I didn't even know a mod like this existed, so this is crazy. Render per, modern, incredibly lightweight and customizable shaders for iris. Like, you can just install shaders like this from CurseForge or from Modern. For resource packs, what do we get? Fresh animations, fast, better grass. Yeah, just like all of these popular resource packs. But that doesn't matter if the performance isn't good. So creative, like and sub, you already know. World creation time. Oh, a flashbang. Alright, not bad, not bad. Chunk loading is a bit slow. That's fine. We can get over that. If the FPS is good, 1300 FPS. Huh, 400. Alright, so you would think this is the most performant, the best FPS pack, and that's what Kasaisora actually made it out to be in his video when he did this. As you can see, running around over 1000 FPS. The thing is, it's just because you're not pressing F3. The moment you're pressing F3, the FPS drops and it looks pretty much the same as all the other one. Leaves are set to fast by default, so that's a bit weird. Again, FPS 500-ish. If I stand still in this place, it's wrong tree again, man. So I'm getting 900-ish. Is it gonna hit 1000? Yeah, there it is. And also you have Zoomify. Generally, this is pretty much, this is almost the same as Fabulously Optimized. It added very little few extra mods, like allows for a render distance greater than the server's view, the distance setting. This is the quality of life mod if you play multiplayer. Concurrent chunk management engine, a mod designed to improve the chunk performance of Minecraft. This is just a performance mod. It has very similar mods to Fabulously Optimized, and it has added Resourcify, which is a bit of a newer mod, so that's why Fabulously Optimized doesn't have it, but I guess they could have added it in newer versions. And then this mod that again Fabulously Optimized doesn't have, very many players, a fabric mod designed to improve server's performance at high player counts. The thing is, it is true. You get, I mean, it's not true. It looks like you get more FPS because you're not pressing F3. The thing is, in Minecraft, this is a big flaw with Minecraft. The moment you press F3, your FPS just tank. They get halved. That's why people think that vanilla performance is so bad. You get only 100 FPS in vanilla. It's mainly because of the F3 menu. This is a great mod pack, I have to say. Nothing bad to say with this. Fabulously Optimized probably gets slightly less performance now that I'm thinking about it. Or it's very similar, I think. I'll put the numbers up on screen. So wait, flying around performance, I'm gonna give it 500 FPS. Me personally, I would still recommend you Fabulously Optimized if your PC can run it at your monitor's refresh rate or smoothly enough that you are happy with it, because honestly, more than 400 FPS you probably won't notice, and it's way more than enough to play Minecraft Survival or Minecraft PvP or whatever. If you are having trouble running Fabulously Optimized at like 200 FPS plus or like 100 FPS plus, then go for Simply Optimized and throw in mods like Zoomify, Resourcify if you care about that, better F3 or cleaner F3, any kind of these mods that you need, and then that would pretty much be like the best, easiest to set up experience that you can get. Only problem is that every single time that there's a new Minecraft version, you have to manually update the mods that you have added, so that's not done by any launcher, as you have seen in my previous video. All right, so a conclusion for this. Oh, what did I press? Why am I drunk? I pressed something. What did I press? I pressed something. I'm drunk. Why am I drunk? Why is my character drunk? What mod pack is this? My character is drunk. I pressed an F button. Oh, F6 I pressed. All right. So, quick conclusion. Fabulously Optimized and Performium are pretty similar in performance. They both kind of have the same mods. Performium has Resourcify and a few extra multiplayer quality of life mods. So, if you play a lot of multiplayer, this might be it. Sodium Plus is, for FPS wise, the worst of all, but it also has very cranked settings, so 32 32 chunks by default. I think you can get it to run better, but you shouldn't have to go to that trouble. Simply Optimized is the one that gets the most amount of FPS, but also has the least, or actually no quality of life mod. So no Zoomify, no Cape mod, no Resourceify, no nothing. You will have to add that for your own, and also you need to update that every single time a new game version comes out. And for Adrenaline, it's kind of the same as Resourceify. It just adds a few extra quality of life mod. It's that NVIDIA optimization stuff, but if you do not have an NVIDIA graphics card, this doesn't count for you. So if you are a Mac player or just use Ento integrated graphics or just an Ento graphics card or any AMD graphics card, it just will not work for you. If you do not have an NVIDIA graphics card, look at Simply Optimized or Fabulously Optimized. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, don't forget to check out Simply Optimized or Adrenaline. There is no clear winner. It depends on your system and what kind of FPS you want out of your game. I'm Wise, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.